I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any move.
It's time to meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
6'10",
Over any move.
number 42. It's time to meet the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At small forward, standing 6'8".
Time to start the weekend. And the tip-off coming right up. We got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Ellie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to turkey.
He is fun to watch too, Allie.
Standing 6'8".
Time to start the weekend. The Chicago Bulls skydive shaping up. We got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Ellie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to turkey.
He is fun to watch too, Allie.
Standing 6'8".
And now the opening lineup. The Chicago Bulls the Bulls. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right, they'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Buries it from 3.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
And they're really working the paint now.
Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass
first.
to Garnett.
2 minutes.
Now Anthony. Deflected. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Carmelo Anthony.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Chamberlain. Back to James. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain. And it's blocked.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
For 3, Allen. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 9 points.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have
Boston,
used their
timeout.
size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Boston calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Stephen Curry, number 1. And, of course, Joel Embiid.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Pass to Doncic. Antetokounmpo, outside. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Irving, no good. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Russell with the ball. Antetokounmpo covering. Russell, that's good.
Russell.
What a way to begin this game.
The assist.
Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Scottie
And give
Pippen.
them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
It's deflected. Doncic outside. Here's Pierce. Over to the left wing. Another shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Bulls up by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Russell in at the 5. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Pippen. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Russell, the pass to Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Embiid. That's his first.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
First team foul.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, Forcing the defense to
Shooting for
collapse.
Chicago.
That could free up shooters going
Kobe
forward.
I think the
Bryant.
other thing they've had going for them is their passing.
shots.
Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. And here is Irving. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Michael
Making
Jordan.
plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Irving. It's tipped. Doncic against Bryant. Pass to Jordan. Bryant outside. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Durant. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And he lobs it up. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And Boston calls time here. And another superstar
Boston,
season for Luka
timeout.
Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22, I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Bryant. From the arc. Boston with a rebound. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Bryant. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Robertson over Jokic, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Nash, and here's Anthony. Russell with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Luka Doncic.
That one on Doncic.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw good, Bryant. And the Bulls making a change here. And both free throws good for Bryant. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Nash. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Steve Nash.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Robertson. Pass to
2
Chamberlain.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wilt Chamberlain.
He has 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Bryant outside. Shoots over Allen. Bryant, no good. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Antetokounmpo. .111 left in the second. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has gotten his second bucket.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. It's blocked.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Garnett. Inside. Picked it out of midair. James with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And it's James with the jam.
I'll tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. Misses from close range.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And so it's Chicago. Out.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters, they are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around.
And that's a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Nash. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Allen's got 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And for Chicago, Bryant outside. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. In transition. Anthony misses. James outside. Bryant in the high post. Back to James. Pass to Jordan. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 14.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Here's Jordan. Softly drops in the floater.
Michael Jordan.
And the Bulls lead by 21.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Anthony, the pass to Jokic. The shot no good, and the Bulls going the other way now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Jordan, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Nash. Now here's Jokic. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Chamberlain. Goes up again. Jokic on the double team. Chamberlain, no good. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started.
Oscar Robertson.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have and a chance now to see how. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Today,
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So with Malone on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Magic Johnson is out there with Cooper. That's Camby. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Bird in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Robertson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
Coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
Now here's James. Rejected by Camby. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's James, outside Jordan, 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Johnson against Abdul-Jabbar. Puts it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Robertson against Johnson. Over Robertson. Johnson can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Shoots. That one a little long. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Jordan. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Bird. Chicago grabs the miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Johnson. New York moving it around. Jordan against Cooper. Pocket 6. Passes to O'Neal. And he comes up with the deuce.
I mean, it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
That's tipped and taken away by Magic. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The assist.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Robertson passes to Chamberlain. Back to Robertson. Outside Jordan. Over O'Neal. On the clock. Another shot. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Bulls basketball.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Kevin Durant comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Scottie Pippen's checked in for James. And Kobe is subbed in for Jordan. And then for New York, Ewing's checked in for Shaq. Wilkins comes in for Marcus Camby. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Cooper. Now here's Bryant. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. The feed to Wilkins, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Worthy's checked in.
Checking in for the Knicks, James Worthy.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the pass to Ewing. The shot off that time. Nice D from Russell. Outside, Kobe. Now here's Robertson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
2 minutes remaining.
Pippen against Drexler. Here's KD. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Vintage KD. Quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Johnson dishes to Worthy. Pass to Ewing. And stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Durant. Good work defensively by Worthy.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wilkins passes to Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Here's Wilkins. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
All right, fans, that was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
Russell kicks to Pippen. Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Drexler outside. Dishes it to Wilkins. There's the drive. Nice D from Russell. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Robertson. Johnson with the block. Wilkins against Kobe. Now here's Wilkins. He's tightly guarded.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
So for the Knicks, Malone's checked in for Worthy. Carter comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And West subs in for Johnson. It's Pippen with the drive. That shot missing.
Jerry West.
New York leading by 5. West outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Malone. West is out there with Drexler. Then there's Carter. And it's Ewing in at the 5 spot. Double team on Ewing. Here's West. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Jerry West.
West has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Pippen dishes to Robertson. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Malone. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by KD. To the inside. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chamberlain's checked in for Durant. James comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Jordan in for Robertson. Here's Jordan. Here's Russell. A miss that time would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. Tipped away and stolen by James. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. West outside. Carter on the wing, guarded by Chamberlain. It's deflected and stolen by Chamberlain. LeBron with it. Camby picks him up. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Carter against Jordan. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New York. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. They get the rebound. Here's Shaq. Chamberlain with the block. James outside. There's the dish to Kobe. Down low. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. It's stolen by West. To the middle. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
LeBron James.
That's on LeBron James.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Russell. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for the Knicks. Johnson comes in for West. Vince Carter hits them both. Chicago with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. James finds Bryant. Shoots from the right block. Johnson with the block. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Man, you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. He's checked in for the Bulls. And then for New York, James Worthy's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Cooper in for Carter. Cooper the pass to Johnson. Now Camby inside. Here's Worthy. A second chance effort. Chamberlain with the block. They recover it. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Just 5 on the clock. And another shot. And that one hits back iron. Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
LeBron James with the pass.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Cooper. Passes it to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
So for the Bulls, Durant's checked in for Chamberlain. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for LeBron. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in. 58 seconds left in the first half. Outside Jordan. Open for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Johnson, banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is KD. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
New York ball. Checking in for the Knicks, Karl Malone.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's your...
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. And they turned it on during that. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Robertson. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Jordan. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Johnson kicks to Bird. Goes back up. Here's Camby. That one goes. Count it.
Marcus
Camby's got his first points in this one.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Chamberlain down low. Shaq on him. 5 on the clock. Robertson in Chicago with another bucket.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
There's the lob to the hoop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. They get it again, and Chamberlain gets it to go.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Johnson, and the basket is good. Johnson's got 10.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Jordan taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Johnson, the pass to Cooper. Bird outside, launches a 3, hits the three-point bomb.
Larry Bird.
Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
The pass to LeBron. Rejected by Camby. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Russell, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bryant comes in for Michael Jordan. West is checked in for New York. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 3. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Cooper. Back to Shaq. Kicks to Bird. Takes it inside. And that one's good by Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robertson outside. Up top, Kobe. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Robertson against Shaq. Back to Kobe. Releases. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's West trying to get open his Shaq. West misses.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Chicago leading. Robertson with it. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. In the corner, it's James. Camby with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Chicago making some changes. Durant comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Pippen subbed in for James. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. Malone comes in for Marcus Camby. Wilkins is checked in for Bird. And it's Drexler in for Cooper. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. KD's shot is off. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leap in ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Patrick Ewing.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First one falls for him.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen. New York trailing. Here's West. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. That one good for 2.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now here's Durant. Robertson dishes to Kobe. Shoots it up. Off the left rim and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Wilkins. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pippen against Drexler. Russell inside. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
To the paint. For the lead. 1 second left. He lays it in.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. What separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Ewing is out there with Malone. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Drexler in at the 2. Malone passes to Ewing. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson.
The underrated part of Kevin Durant's game, his length and timing affecting shots.
Inside. Knicks with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant. The finish. It's rebounded by New York. Drexler outside. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Worthy's checked in for New York.
James Worthy.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Chamberlain trying to get open. The shot's good from Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bryant finds Durant. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And he gets it back. Shot's good by Pippen.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Pippen. Good! Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
So for the Bulls, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Durant, and LeBron subbed in for Bryant. And a new group in for the Knicks. Shaq's checked in for Ewing. Camby comes in for James Worthy. Bird, he's checked in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Cooper in for Clyde Drexler. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Cooper missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Johnson with the block. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bird outside. From the baseline. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Robertson, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And here is Johnson to the middle. Here's O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Team foul.
O'Neal hits them both. Bulls trail by 3. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Knicks with the rebound. Camby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Cooper against Jordan. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Knicks leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Now O'Neal. He dishes it to Johnson. Robertson with the steal. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Chicago calls timeout.
Who wants the t-shirt?
They're behind by 1.
Noise.
A minute 50 left in the game.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Here's Jordan. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Here's Shaq. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. LeBron against Johnson. Jordan inside, and they recover.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Down low. Here's Shaq. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Chicago leading by 3. Here's James. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Chicago ball.
Ewing's checked in for Shaq.
Knicks substitution. Patrick Ewing.
Jordan, the pass to Chamberlain. It's in!
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
They trailed by 5. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise. Let's go.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. Johnson with it. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Broke loose. And he commits the intentional foul.
Marcus Camby. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the ball.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance. Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, fans.
They're down by 7. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lookable.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Camby.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Chicago.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
New York foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
That's his second personal.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback. and that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So the Bulls win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean,
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and
there's a look at the lights of Midtown Manhattan as we get set for basketball here in the Big Apple. Just about.
Brian, the Knicks are making a nice turnaround under Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said, quote, "It's a proud organization. I was here during the 90s. That doesn't happen."
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. And for New York, fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Wade. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson. Wade, that's good. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here's Bird. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the basket is good.
And obviously, their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
You got a piece of it. Here's O'Neal. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Up the floor. Wade, that's good.
Dwayne Wade.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
That one goes. Count it.
Dwayne Wade.
He has 6.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Magic Johnson.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Tim Duncan.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's O'Neal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Payton. It's rebounded by New York. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Despite playing in different conferences, it's been a contentious rivalry. These teams share plenty of history.
Bird, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Payton attacking. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Duncan. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Payton. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
New York.
Now a timeout called by New York. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, but even though they were off all night, there was still a silver lining for them. They showed their resourcefulness to keep it tight.
It's a testament to their character. They never gave up and fought their way back into it. They have to be happy with that, at least.
A new lineup here for New York. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Drexler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the Heat making a change here. Both shots good from the strike.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Nowitzki. Robinson on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Maravich. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
New York ball.
Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. Fifth, the Heat.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Maravich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
His first personal. First team foul. Shooting for Miami.
The first free throw is good.
Maravich at the line. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. From the top of the key, Nowitzki, that one's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Maravich. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Heat making a switch here. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. The jump hook. And no good, trying to use the glass. Down low. They swipe it. To the wing, right side. From deep. West misses. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. The 3. Maravich, no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
To the left side wing. And again, the Knicks missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Nowitzki. The Knicks pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And for Miami, here's West. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Heat shooting a solid 47%. And for the Knicks. Here's Nowitzki. He's checked by Carter. Pass to McGrady. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. To the middle. Here's Malone. Missed inside. And here are the Heat. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way. Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Drexler. Here's West. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Here's McGrady. Gets the 3-ball to go. And it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
New York calls timeout. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
A line change here for Miami. Here's Cooper. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. To the inside. Duncan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Ooh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Payton. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Johnson. That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Miami, Gary Payton.
And so he hits both. New York trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bird. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. And they're pushing it up. The Heat rebound. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
And Miami has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
To the paint. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Cooper. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Michael Cooper.
And for the Heat, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Wade. Here's Rice. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Glenn Rice.
And the Heat lead by 10.
I just love the ball.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the first half. Here's Bird. The rebound by Duncan.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Wade. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
And now a 12-point Miami lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Wade. He has 6. Pass to Rice. Here's Wade. Duncan, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Camby. 5 to shoot. Johnson against Payton. That one doesn't drop. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Olajuwon. O'Neal pulls it in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Johnson. Tipped. Here's Rice. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Down low. Here's Duncan. It's deflected. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's court.
Well, Coach, this first...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, Kent, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Just a great first half from them. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 41%. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Pass to Wade. Here's Rice. Now here's Payton. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Johnson. Knicks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Bird. The shot off that time. Good D by Payton. Here's Rice. The Heat rebound. Duncan. Here's Olajuwon. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Knocked away. Fast break Miami. Here's Wade. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
D. Wade, considered one of the best in the open court, he still has the tools.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Cooper from outside the arc. Gets the three to fall. 5 points in the game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Back to Payton. Here's Olajuwon. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. He got a piece of it. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Bird. It's tipped. And they get it back. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Both teams will make substitutions. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Dumars. Here's Rice. Inside. Here's Dumars. He's checked by Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
In for the Heat, David Robinson.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nowitzki. That's his first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Knicks on D. They trail by 11. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Dumars. 4 on the clock. And the shot's good.
Joe Dumars.
And the Heat lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The second effort, deflected.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Johnson, and it's Miami with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pulls it. Dumars misses.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
So both teams changing it up here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Nowitzki. Miami, no good that time either.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's McGrady.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Worthy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Wade, he's checked in for Miami. A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Fires from deep. McGrady shot is off. New York trailing. Pass to Wilkins. The rebound by Nowitzki. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Wade. Give him 8 points now. From 12 feet. That shot, no good. New York shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Drexler. Pass to Worthy. Here's Drexler. Just 4 to shoot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
.32 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Wade misses.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Worthy. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Heat with the lead. Here's Wade. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
D-Wade can shrug off contact. It takes a lot to throw him off his shot.
To the middle. Good work defensively by Robinson. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. To the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And for the Heat. Pass to McGrady. Outside Payton. No good. New York goes the other way with it.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's McGrady. Fires it. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Here's Wilkins. Guarded by Payton. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Wilkins. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Maravich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clyde Drexler. That's his second.
And he drops the first.
First team foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Camby. Back to Johnson. Carter with it. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Olajuwon. Unloads. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Heat, Pete Maravich. At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Bird. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Maravich. Again, the Heat misses. New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Bird, guarded by Payton. Looking to get it going. Yes, it's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
O'Neal misses. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Rice. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. So both teams making some changes here.
Heat substitution.
Pass to Rice. Left side, Payton. Here's Duncan. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Camby. Now Johnson, guarded by Payton. And here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. Outside Payton. Pass to Wade. Back to Payton. To the paint. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
D-Wade getting buckets out there, showing he can still take over offensively.
Now a timeout called by New York. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Heat have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Poke loose. To the inside. Dives for it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, stolen by Payton. For 3. They get it back. Tries yet again, and he sinks the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Down low. Here's Bird. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Duncan. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Bird. To the middle. O'Neal takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Payton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his second personal. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Miami, Gary Payton. At the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his second personal.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Right side, Payton. He drops it from range.
Gary Payton.
And the Heat lead by 8
points.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Johnson against Payton. So the Heat win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.